What is up, Nuggets fans? Denver Nuggets fan 2 back here again to do another video. In this video, I'll be recapping the Nuggets 102-91 loss to the Thunder on Saturday in Oklahoma City. We fell to 1-1 on the year with this loss. Terrible performance by the Nuggets. Very frustrating game to watch as a Nuggets fan, but you got to give the team credit making a comeback there in the fourth quarter. Cut this lead down from like 25-3. Had a shot to win the game. Had multiple opportunities to win the game, but just came up too short. And like I said, just played really, really poorly in this game, especially in the first half. But now starting with the bad in this game, there was a lot of it. As I mentioned, the first half for the Nuggets in this game was absolutely dreadful. We were outscored 55-33 in the first half by the Thunder. They went on two big runs there. They went on a 19-9 run in the first quarter and then a 14-4 run in the second quarter. The Nuggets just did a poor job of adjusting to the Thunder's zone defense. We had really terrible spacing on the offensive side of the floor, and there was just no movement whatsoever, no ball movement at all. No one was attacking the basket. We were settling for perimeter shots, and then the open shots that we had, we were missing. So it was just a abysmal first half for the Nuggets on the offensive side of the floor. I thought Ty Lawson also was really non-aggressive there in that first half. Wasn't looking to score. Wasn't really assertive at all on the offensive end. Was pretty careless with his decisions. Had a few turnovers here in this game, a lot of which came in that first half. He wasn't aggressive at all. He wasn't attacking. Wasn't looking to get to the rim. And the Thunder did a great job of getting the calls and taking advantage of the home court whistle. They did a good job of getting to the free throw line. They had 21 free throw attempts in the first half. You can't expect to beat a team on the road when you allow that to happen. We just did a poor job of defending without fouling. We fouled way too much, and again missed a lot of open perimeter shots in this game. And you know, Ty Lawson just wasn't attacking enough, man. And the thing with the Nuggets is when Ty Lawson is going, when he's aggressive, when he's attacking the paint, he's getting to the rim. It really opens up a lot of things for our offense and allows our offense to kind of flow within the game. And that just wasn't happening in the first half again with him just not being aggressive whatsoever. The Nuggets also just, again, had a really tough time stopping Ibaka and Perkins in this game. There was a point there in the second quarter where Oklahoma City had 8 straight points on Serge Ibaka and Kendrick Perkins post-up plays. I mean, just can't allow that to happen, especially with Kendrick Perkins. I mean, Kendrick Perkins is one of the worst offensive players in the NBA, and we made it way too easy for him. I mean, Gallo was on him in the post a couple times. Fareed was on him a couple times in the post. I mean, we got to find better matchups on the floor. We got to have better rotations, better communications on the defensive end to not allow, you know, Gallo to be switched on Kendrick Perkins in the post, and give, you know, the Thunder those opportunities. But again, you can't give up 8 straight points on Serge Ibaka and Kendrick Perkins post-ups and expect to beat the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And again, no ball movement on the offensive end, no attacking. We only had 19 assists. Really did a poor job of passing the ball here in this game. I thought we made some pretty terrible decisions, some pretty careless decisions with the basketball, and it definitely cost us here against Oklahoma City. 28 bench points again from 7 players, so you hate seeing that. Our bench just really didn't shoot well. You look at how some of the players on our bench shot. Darrell Arthur goes 1 of 6, Wilson Chandler goes 2 of 12, Randy Foye 2 of 6, Nate Robinson 1 of 2. I mean, you just hate seeing that. Wilson Chandler couldn't hit anything in this game, and I don't like seeing him take 12 shots, especially when he's shooting 2 of 12. And the fact that Nate Robinson only has 2 shot attempts, I don't like seeing that. We got to find a way to get Nate Robinson more shots, get him more involved. And then Randy Foye and Darrell Arthur, I mean, they had plenty of open shots in this game. They just could not find a touch in this game, and they were terrible. And again, you can't expect to win on the road when you only get 28 bench points from your bench, and that's from 7 guys playing. I mean, 28 points from 7 players is not productive at all. And again, they all shot very poorly in this game. Execute better down the stretch by the Nuggets. You got to get a stop there when we were down by 3. All we needed was a stop, get the ball back, have a chance to tie or cut the lead to 1. And we didn't even get that chance because JaVale McGee just falls asleep on the baseline and allows Ibaka to get a wide open corner 3 that he hit, and then the play after it, Perry Jones hits a prayer 3 over a Flalo. So you just hate that. It sparked an 8-2 run for the Thunder after we just went on a 21-6 run in the fourth quarter to cut the lead to 3. So you hate seeing that. Got to execute better defensively down the stretch. JaVale McGee can't fall asleep on the baseline there against Serge Ibaka. Here, we're very careless with our decisions and our passes in this game. We had 18 turnovers as a team. Oklahoma City did a great job of getting into passing lanes and being active and disruptive on the defensive end of the floor. And Ty Lawson really just struggled making decisions all night and just being really careless with the basketball. He had 7 of those 18 turnovers for us in this game. And only only 5 points in the first half. You can't expect to win on the road when Ty has got 7 turnovers and is that ineffective in the first half. And again, as a team, just we're very careless with the basketball here against the Thunder. I mentioned Serge Ibaka killed us. He was great in this game. 23 points for him. He goes 10 of 19 from the field, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. Just had way too many easy buckets in this game, easy points in this game. Hit a bunch of jumpers against us. Had plenty of open looks in this game against our defense. Did a great job coming out hot, starting out hot in the first quarter. Had 7 quick points and did a great job of hitting some big threes for them. As I mentioned, a big corner 3 there down the stretch in the fourth quarter, and just had too many easy points. He had a nice transition dunk in this game. He had a beautiful little shot fake he hit Fareed with that Fareed bid on and got a dunk off that. I mean, we just made it way too easy for Serge Ibaka, and he shot great and really stepped up in place for Westbrook and Durant as kind of that number one option for the Thunder on the offensive side of the ball. And then Kendrick Perkins has 17 points and 5 rebounds. He shoots 6 of 7 from the field and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Again, scored on like 3 straight post-ups in the second quarter. Had 11 points or something like that in the second quarter. You just cannot allow Kendrick Perkins to be that effective. He is not that good of a basketball player, and for him to have 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting, just a pathetic job by the Nuggets defensively on him, and just made it too easy. Had a bunch of little easy hook shots on Gallo. Again, just having a mismatch there. Just got to be better on the defensive end of communicating and being more aware of the mismatches on the floor. Do a good job of rebounding the ball. It was 41-41 on the glass. We were even with the Thunder here on rebounds. I thought Wilson Chandler did a pretty good job on the glass, as well as Alonzo G. Kenneth Fareed did a good job as well on the offensive glass there in the first half. And then again, you executed well down the stretch in the fourth quarter. You battled back. You showed some resilience. You showed some mental toughness. I like seeing that. Battling back on the road down, 20-plus points, and to cut it to, 3 points and have a shot to win the game down the stretch, make it a fourth quarter game on the road. You like seeing that. I was really proud of the effort that the Nuggets played with there in that fourth quarter. You go on a 21-6 run, in the fourth quarter to cut the Thunder's lead down to 3. And again, it started with Ty Lawson. He wasn't aggressive at all in the first half. He was very ineffective. But in that second half, he was aggressive. He started attacking. He started getting to the free throw line. He's 5 of 6 from the free throw line there in the fourth quarter. He had 14 points in the fourth quarter, and was just aggressive. I did a great job of getting to the rim. I set up a Flalo for a wide open 3 by attacking to the rim, and he had a beautiful play on Serge Ibaka where he crossed Serge Ibaka and then hit a step back 3 right in his face. It was a beautiful, beautiful shot by Ty Lawson in the fourth quarter, and he kind of woke up and was able to kind of spark that run for us, and then we were able to knock down some open shots. Nate Robinson hit a 3, Alonzo G hit a 3, Aaron Aflalo hit a 3. We did a good job of knocking down some perimeter shots that were open for us that we were missing in the first half. And defensively, we did a good job of pressuring the ball more, doing a good job of forcing the Thunder to take quicker shots there in the second half, getting into passing lanes, being disruptive, and just playing with more energy and being more active on the defensive end there down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And JaVale McGee was also big, had a couple dunks, had a big jumper there for us in the fourth quarter. You just like the effort by the Nuggets there down the stretch to cut that lead to 3. Lawson was careless with the ball, but again, had 14 of his 25 points in the fourth quarter, really came alive. He went 8 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Did a great job of attacking the basket there in the fourth quarter. Hit the beautiful step-back 3 on Ibaka. Had the N1 there in the fourth quarter on Telfair. And did a good job of hitting some jump shots as well throughout this game. He had his touch going. He found his touch from the field. And he played well. Kind of came alive there in the fourth quarter. But we need to see Ty Lawson put a consistent game together, play all 4 quarters, play 48 minutes of good basketball, because, in the first game against Detroit, he was non-existent. In this game, it was just kind of a tale of 2 halves for him. So like to see him be more consistent. And again, 7 turnovers, not acceptable from Ty Lawson. And JaVale McGee, I thought had some pretty solid minutes. He finishes with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks. He's 4 of 6 from the field. Really liked the energy he played with on the defensive end. I thought he provided a spark for us there. Did a great job of protecting the rim. Had 4 blocks. Had some really, really nifty blocks on Kendrick Perkins. Had a big block on Telfair during that 21-6 run in the fourth quarter. That was huge for us defensively. Then hit some shots in the fourth quarter. Hit a nice little elbow jumper. Had a big dunk on Ibaka, and again protected the rim all night with the 4 blocks. Really liked the energy JaVale McGee played with. I liked his decision making in this game, and he really kind of provided us with a spark on the defensive end, and I think earned himself some more minutes with this performance. We're 1-1. We got to look to bounce back tonight against a very tough Sacramento Kings team. They're playing well this season so far. They're 2-1. They just beat the Clippers on the road in LA. got a good win there. They've played Golden State. They've looked pretty solid so far this year. They got DeMarcus Cousins. They got Rudy Gay. They got Darren Collison, a really nice big three there. And they got some good young shooters in Nick Stauskas, Ben McLemore, Jason Thompson. Nice big there off the bench for them. They got a very solid team. So it's going to be a tough test for us at home. They're 2-1 again. They're playing well. We're 1-1. Hopefully we can get a win against them tonight and kind of erase the memory of a tough performance here in Oklahoma City. Guys, leave me a comment below whether you're a Thunder fan, Nuggets fan, NBA fan. What do you think of this game? What are your thoughts on the NBA season so far throughout these first 2-3 games of the season? And yeah, just leave me a comment below. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the Nuggets or any team in the NBA, just the NBA in general. And I'll see you guys after the Nuggets game against the Kings. Hopefully we'll be 2-1.